Hello and welcome back to the diversity discussions here in the Snippet 3 podcast. And today we have with us Dr. Maria Loumpourdi. Hello, Maria, and welcome.
Hello, thank you for having me on your podcast.
Maria, we have a question for you. How can we implement inclusive development practices for neurodivergent employees, especially in safety critical roles?
This is a topic we need to talk about more, I think, because when it comes to neurodivergent employees in safety critical roles, like a ship's master, for example, the conversation often starts with risk. But what if we're looking at it backwards? Too often, neurodivergence is framed as a liability, but in reality, it can be an asset. Of course, neurodivergence covers a wide spectrum: ADHD, autism, dyslexia, and more. But neurodivergent individuals often bring strengths that are highly valuable in safety critical settings, such as pattern recognition, hyperfocus, risk assessment, systems thinking. These are critical in roles like navigation, crisis management, and complex decision making. So, how do we support development in a way that's inclusive and maintains safety standards? First, I think we need to rethink how we train employees. Traditional one-size-fits-all approaches often filter people out based on how well they learn, not how well they can perform. Inclusive and ultimately effective development means offering multiple ways to learn. Think of visual simulations, hands-on drills, voice notes, or checklists. For instance, a SIPS master trainee with dyslexia might excel when given access to voice-to-text tools or interactive navigation simulations instead of relying exclusively on written logs or dense manuals. Second, we have to stop assuming for duty means fit the mold. Some captains might need noise-cancelling headsets to manage sensory overload or slightly more time to process written updates. That doesn't make them less safe or unsafe. It means they know how to manage their needs so that they can stay sharp under pressure. That's a leadership quality, not a liability. If we see this as a workaround, we miss the point. It's actually self-awareness, exactly the kind of trait you want in someone responsible for safety. Third, I believe that targeted coaching can have a big impact. Pairing neurodivergent employees with coaches who understand cognitive diversity helps build trust, psychological safety, and open communication. It encourages employees to speak up early if they're struggling before it becomes a safety or a performance issue. And finally, leadership development programs, which is my area of specialization, needs to be flexible. If we only develop people who fit the traditional leadership mold, for instance, extroverted, fast-talking, neurotypical, we're leaving talent on the table. Some of the best captains might be quiet, methodical thinkers who take 5 extra seconds before responding, but make the right call under pressure. Because at the end of the day, inclusive development is not about lowering the bar, it's about changing the ladder.
Exactly, Maria. Not everybody fits the mold, and there is no one size fits all. Thank you so much for your contribution.
Thank you.